Hello, my lovely Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for October 2021. This is a reading for Scorpio Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. It adds layers and levels to your monthly reading and gives you that bit more information coming through. This is a general reading for you, Scorpio. It's if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading that's specific to you. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing, commenting on my channel. I really appreciate your support. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It gets my video out there, helps support my channel and helps me bring more of these videos to you. I've been meditating on your energy and I get that, just coming through with some more information. I get that there's wanting to push through with ideas. I want to say that there's an energy of feeling a little bit stuck or hesitant for some of you. Some of you are going to feel stuck. Some of you are going to feel hesitant, I feel, moving forward. There is this, what are they saying to me? They're making me feel like, oh, gee, I want to do this and I want to do this, but I'm not sure about how to go about it. I'm not sure if I really want to do it. There's this hesitation. There's a hesitation that comes in around you, my lovely Scorpio. Whether there's circumstances are holding you back, whether it's you holding yourself back, feeling like the time isn't quite right, but there are plans that you want to put in place. I feel like Mercury is coming into retrograde as well at the end of this month, and it'll be there for about 6 weeks. So anything that you want to put in place, you know, it's like get it done, otherwise leave it till after that event, because I feel like you will be influenced quite a lot by that Mercury in retrograde, by having that frustration of where's the confusion? You know, this is what my guides are making me feel like. I'm confused. I'm not finding the words. I'm not finding the words to be able to express how I'm feeling. So if that's the energy that's very much coming through for you, so they're saying step back, take a breath and just put some space between you and any plans that you want to make, is what they're showing me here. Create that space, which is time, which is stepping back from a situation to be able to see it more clearly. I've just drawn a card from the Divine Animals Oracle. I want to see what animal energy is coming in for you as part of your totem. You've got the lynx. The lynx, secrets. Number 2, the card of choice, number of choice. But this is about secrets. And these are your heart's desire. What do you want to put in place? What do you want to take action on? What are you planning? What are you planning, my lovely Scorpio? Something you want to take action on, but you're not quite sure when you're going to pounce. I want to read what it says for the lynx energy. See, I feel like this is, you know, water. Underwater. This is you, Scorpio, feeling like you're in over your head about something, or you're unable to make a decision, so you're feeling a little bit emotionally overwhelmed. Let's have a look at what it says here. What energy is coming in for you? The lynx. Secrets. Your word is your bond. Do not gossip or entertain gossip, as all may not be as it seems. Be shrewd about who you share your confidential information with. A little mystery can be a good thing, but keeping secrets that are detrimental to others may not be. There is some news worth sharing, but be discerning. It's interesting. Let's see what magic they bring with us. Link's magic can be utilised when you need to keep a secret or stop gossip. It is the perfect magic to weave when you are making a vow to yourself or another. A magic that is wild in its nature but focused in its intent. Ensure you are clear with your intentions up front. The status... They are opportunistic feeders using the strategy of stalking and surprise to hunt their prey. Depending on the size of the lynx, they can bring down roe deer as well as smaller animals. So it's about having those secrets. What are they telling me here? Having those secrets and knowing when to share them, when to vocalize them, when to pounce with your plans. So keep those ideas to yourself until you're ready to do something with it. So it's a month of be discerning. That's the confusion. Until that, stepping back, not talking about it, stepping back and observing, stepping back and processing to clarify a situation, be it to do with work, to do with a promotion, to do with leaving work and going somewhere else, or starting a new project, starting a new business, family matters, a relationship, whatever it is for you. It's about keeping it to yourself in the month of October, not quite really. Be discerning as to who you share it with. Let me create the Celtic cross for you and see what detail we can get with working with that lynx energy. The lynx is also a very proud animal. You can Google it and animal speak, animal symbolism, the lynx, and see what detail you can get, what energy you can draw from it, what is going to work for you, what resonates with you with that energy. So let's have a look at what is going on, my lovely Scorpio, with the month of October, because that's also the end of October is your part of your birth month as well. So it's really about exploration, working out how you want to move forward. How you want to move forward. They're showing me here, it's like the terrain in front of you is not quite set yet. It's like wet cement. You can't walk on it until it's dry, and that's going to take time. That's going to take time. See, I feel like you're walking away from some situation that doesn't suit you, some situation that is not, and some of you have already done that, walked away from a situation, be it a relationship or be it work or be it something that you are walking away from. And just still looking back, you're still thinking, oh, you know, was that the right thing to do? It's like, oh, I'm going to take my toys and go home. You don't want to be involved in a situation, for some of you. You've also, you know, as we start the month of October, you've got the King of Swords, which is a very powerful card. Kings are always very powerful. They're very determined. They're very sure of themselves. They know what they want. They know where they're going. They know what they need to do. And they know that it will be done, that it will be achieved. There's something that you're doing. You're thinking globally. So whether you're thinking of, you're planning a trip overseas, you're spreading your ventures overseas, there's interactions with overseas, there's a lot of thinking here, there's a lot of planning here. Swords is an air sign. It's about the mind, it's about thinking, it's about communication. Clarity of communication is also very, very important. Being honest. If you don't want to share something and you can't be honest about it, then don't share it. Keep it to yourself until you have that clarity, until you know what it is you're doing. But you're keeping, you see, he's sort of, this little gremlin's holding on to the globe, holding on to the world, and that's keeping a lid on things, not quite ready to talk about something that you're planning. So it's really interesting. It can also be big ideas that you've got, or changes that you want to make in your life as well. That's crossed with the Five of Five of Cups, which is interesting here as well. What has caused you to think about these changes? There's something that's changed, something that's happened in your past. No use crying over spilt milk. There's no use, you can't change the past. You can only move into the future. Don't allow the past to influence your future decisions, where you're moving to, what you're doing, how you're doing it, how you're working. It's time to turn away from the past and look to the future. Future planning, future expansion as well. There's uncertainty with you, my lovely Scorpio. Let's just get another card. Let's get some more information about that, because it's like, there's some sort of stuckness. Maybe that's what's keeping you stuck. Because I'm wanting to say I'm feeling stuck with the past. I'm feeling like there's something that keeps, I get that. There's something that keeps repeating in your head about the past. It goes over and over and over and over again. It's time to close that door, and it's time to move forward. Time to move forward. Yeah, okay, flying. So it's about rising above anything that is keeping you focused on some event or something that's happened in the past. It's about flying over that. That sense of, you see, I get this with this card, this sense of stuckness. When you're in a maze and you're going around and around and there's a dead end, and you move somewhere else and there's a dead end, and where's the way out? Where's the exit? I'm stuck in this maze. I'm stuck in retracing my steps, trying to work out how to get out. You're not going to work that out until you remove yourself from a situation that is in your life that you want to move away from, and rise above it. When you rise above it, you can see your perspective changes. You can see the way out. You can see that sense of stuckness is lifted. When you take yourself away from a situation, out of a situation, you can see more clearly. You can't see the forest for the trees, they're telling me, when you're really close. You need to remove yourself and create a distance, rise above a situation. That could be a conflict situation, that could be a situation where you're not sure about whether to leave resign from a place of work and find something else. So take some time out, take a few days off, and be able to look at it from a distance and explore your avenue, explore what is there for you. So it's about removing yourself, but keeping in control, still communicating, because you've got that king energy, the King of Swords. Still be able to communicate. It gives you a feeling of being empowered as well. So that this Five of Cups is not as severe as the first impression, because it's crossed by the King, and kings are very, very powerful and very much in control. So you're sort of in control of the situation, but you do reflect back. You're really desiring a new beginning. You're really desiring a new start. And as we come closer to 2022, you're really laying the foundations for a new start, a change in how things happen. Not quite sure where you want to go, what you want to do, but having the courage to decide, I don't want to stay the way it has been. I want to bring change into my life. So you really are going to feel like you want to bring in some change into your life, make some changes, have a new start. That could be in a relationship, in work, in how you work, where you work, when you work. Let's have a look at what it's crossed by. Yeah, remaining poised, remaining balanced in this new beginning, really being confident in the choices and decisions that you are making. Now, this is all internal stuff. This is stuff that you're thinking about, not necessarily vocalizing to anyone. So it's about being mindful of the timing of when you do talk about it, when you do express what it is you want, when you've got it clear in your own mind, in your own head, and the results are going to be very, very fruitful. The results are going to be very good for you. So if it's a new business that you want to start and you're mulling it over, you've got these plans and ideas, when you decide that you want to move ahead with it, there's abundance there. If you decide you want a relationship and love in your life, then there's abundance of that there for you. There's an opportunity to bring that to you. If you want to restructure your life and how you live and what you're doing, who wants to do more travel? There's someone there that wants to do more, or there are probably a few of you that want more travel. That is all there for you. So there's real positivity in you processing this. So it really is time to get all that processing done as Mercury comes into retrograde, because then that's done. The decision making's done. Okay, you've also got the Judgment card. The Judgment card is about the past coming up. You're revisiting the past. Now that could not be, it doesn't have to be physically, but you're thinking about the past. You're thinking about things. You're thinking about, there could be triggers. You know, you see a photograph, you see a picture, you hear a voice, you see someone from the past. There's things that trigger your past memories of, oh, that I haven't processed that. So it's really a month for you to be processing and, you know, working through things in your life that you need to get rid of, need to process, and I've done that. Let's move on from that, because that all brings you unstuck. I feel like there's a situation that's going to come up for you where something from the past it's going to come up for a revisit. Something that is it could be a pattern, it could be a behavior, it could be a cycle in your life that's going to come up, and it's going to give you an opportunity to work with that and deal with it once and for all, so that you put a stop to that cycle, or you check that behavior and you rethink how you behave or how you react, and make those changes accordingly, so that there is growth moving forward. Because I feel like when we're going into November, there's growth there. There's some sort of growth. So whatever regret there is from the past, you have an opportunity to do something about that in whatever form that takes for you. Then we've got the Page of Pentacles. The page is about thinking. Pentacles is an earth sign, so it's about being practical. Let's plan on a practical level. Let's be practical in our planning. Who's moving house? Who's selling? Someone's selling and moving. I'm also hearing Julie. If that's you, Julie, or you know Julie is relevant to you, this message is important for you. It's also doesn't mean it's not important for everybody else, but I just get the name Julie, whatever that is for you. I don't know. But I'll give it to you because that's what I'm hearing. It just keeps coming up. It just keeps coming up. So there's planning here on a practical level, in forward movement, in making plans for your future. How are you going to move forward? What are you going to put in place? What are you going to be, what do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? I feel like there's a lot that is going to happen in 2022 for you, my lovely Scorpio. It's like the wheels of progress start to turn, start moving. Yeah, it's about making a choice. So it's about, making these plans and making a choice. And the choice is yours to make. Do you want to keep going the way you always have done, or do you want to make changes, which leads you down another path, which is going to be more fruitful? There's more new things coming in, but the choice is yours to make, whatever you're ready to make. There are going to be choices, more than one choice. There's going to be choices and decisions for you to make in October, and I'm feeling like mid-October, towards the end of, the third week of October, getting close to your birthday month as well. There'll be opportunities for you to make a choice. for you to bring in changes, or for you to maintain the status quo. And that's totally up to you. There is no judgment there with the choices that you decide to make. But it's going to be a good for you. You're going to feel really positive about yourself. There is then this, I feel like your wheels have come out of the mud and they're starting to turn, they're starting to move. So there's forward movement here, and there is success in whatever plan, whatever you decide you're going to do, whatever it is you want to bring into 2022. There's congratulations to be had. I want to say to you, my lovely Scorpios, I just want to say congratulations to you. So whatever that is, whatever's going to be coming through for you in October, there's congratulations there. Congratulations to be had. There's a messenger of water. This is like the page of water. This is there's messages that are going to come via emails, phone, internet, Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, whatever it is. There's messages coming to you. Messages of success. They're going to be beneficial. There's going to be beneficial connections with people, and information that you're going to receive that's going to be very, very positive for you. So you're going to be getting some really significant information towards the end of October. Absolutely. And it's going to lead you to make, there's opportunity. That communication is going to open up opportunities for you. Who's relocating? I feel like someone's relocating overseas, not permanently, but for a period of time, which is a good thing. But that also opens up opportunities for you, opportunities to do something new, something different, something that you've always wanted to do, something that you've always wanted to explore. Oh, this one, okay. There's something that you've always wanted to explore, and you're going to get an opportunity to do that. Who's the artist? Who's the artist? There's some sort of artistic talent there that has laid dormant, but you're about to start that up again. It could be a few of you. I get painting, but it can also be writing and lots of different, it can take many different forms, but it's just getting back into your creativity. Well, you've got two cards. Let's have a look at what they are. The Ancient Ones and the Lower World. Yeah, you see, there's ancient wisdom that's going to come to you, and it's connecting with your guides. With, when we talk about the lower world, it's the spirit realm, it's that other dimension. So there's going to be some sort of ancient knowledge that's going to come to you. You're going to have this sense of knowing that's going to come to you. You will know what choices to make. It's important that you, my lovely Scorpio, take a step back. Don't try and control the situation. Don't try and push it and make it happen faster. It's about taking a step back, which gives you that clarity of thought, that clarity of vision, and you can get that balance where you can connect with your guides, you can connect with spirit, with God, with the universe, with whatever it is you want to call it, and get that ancient wisdom and ancient knowledge coming to you. So there's some interesting things that are going to come to the surface for you in October. And, but Mercury being in retrograde, that brings up things from the past, lessons from the past that we were needing to learn. And it's going to really affect this sign in particular, to revisit. You have an opportunity to revisit things. So don't push forward, just let things happen in their own time, because they will. And then as you're leaving, the end of October, in your birthday week, for some of you, there's the Emperor. And the Emperor is an incredibly prosperous, incredibly fortunate, incredibly powerful card. It's a major arcana. There's a force to contend with. So you're going to be feeling very, very confident, very empowered, very ready to move forward, very ready to explore what is ahead for you in November and then moving into 2022. I really like that. So I hope that resonates for you. It's an interesting month. Just ride it out. Don't try and push through it. Just sit back and observe. Be the neutral observer of your life. Just observe what's coming through for you. I'm going to draw a card from the Dreamtime reading cards because I just haven't used these for a while, and I really was drawn to them today. And to see what they say, what ancient wisdom, what energy is going to come to Scorpio. Can I have a card for Scorpio, please, for the month of October? Oh, there we go. You've got two. So we'll have a look at those two. What have you got? The Pathfinder, the Southern Cross. Southern Cross is a formation of stars in the Southern Hemisphere, and it's used as a guiding stars. And so it's the Pathfinder, and it's about following that energy that is above you, that is beyond you. It's really watching out for synchronicities, being aware of messages that are coming to you, be aware of how you're being guided. And in order to do that, you need to be balanced, and you need to remove yourself so that you're not in that pushing and having a need for control. It's interesting, you know, because then you've got the river, which is movement, going with the flow, not forcing the river to flow upstream or flow in a particular way. It's just about going with the current, going with the flow, where you're being guided. Just flow where you're being guided. What path are you going to flow down? So really go with the energies, rather than be actively trying to change anything. Because if there's resistance, if you try and change it, if you try and, I don't want that, I want to do it this way, it's just going to create stress and problems, and things are just going to be held up, and they're not going to work. So you just need to sit back and enjoy the ride in October. See what unfolds for you, where you're being guided. Thank you. Divine abundance. That's really interesting. Divine flow. You've got divine flow. So it really is all about flow, and it's being divinely guided. Divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. That's your words of wisdom. And the lotus is peace, is spirituality, is meditation, is that peacefulness. And so you're being guided to just go with the flow. Again, that's just coming up time and time again for you. So my lovely Scorpio, I wish you many, many blessings. I wish you a fruitful and peaceful October, one filled with a lot of self-discovery and exploration. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. If you like the video and you'd like to give me a thumbs up, that would be fantastic, because it supports my channel. It helps me to bring these videos to you as well. Many blessings to you, my lovely Scorpio.